Your body is a reflection of what's happening in your mind. If your mind is a mess, most likely your body is going to be a mess as well. We know in order for us to get to some sort of physical status, some physical level, some sort of like advanced level, it takes a lot of discipline, a lot of persistence, a lot of work. You can't just wake up one day and wake up with a kick-ass body, with a 300 kilo squat, some crazy deadlift or whatever. Everything needs effort. And effort comes from your mind. Your mind controls all of this stuff. So if you're a weak piece of shit mentally, you're probably going to be a weak piece of shit physically as well. This has me thinking, I've been thinking about this sort of stuff ever since I failed that PR attempt, 210 kilos yesterday. So walked up to the bar yesterday and I was shitting myself. And the physical side of the stuff doesn't really annoy me as much as the mental side. So why did I shit myself physically? I got jittery, palms got sweaty, I had doubt in my head, walked up to the bar, hesitated, unracked it, felt good, but still very kind of shaky with it, went down and my body wasn't even ready to push. So if I'm not strong enough physically, that's cool, man. I got a lot more milk to drink, a lot more sets to do, that's fine. But if I walk up to the bar and I tap out before I even attempt it, that pisses me off. That shit pisses me off. I've said to you guys that, before, the mental side of life is what I get attracted to. Some of the best winners that I've definitely kind of looked up to when I was a youngster, your Jordans of the world, Kobe's, I've spoken about the contemporary right now, Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard, man, he had like this killer instinct as a rookie, man. Just like he would hit a game-winning shot as a rookie and walk off the court like it's nothing. Like that is a phenom mentality. I get attracted to these type of dudes because when I see a guy with composure like that, I know he's a winner. I know he has what it takes. If he's running off and jumping into the stands and all this stuff, blah, 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 I know it's very hard for him to repeat that. Or it's kind of like, he's surprised himself that that's what's happened, whatever. I guess what I'm trying to say is the mental side of the game is what I get attracted to. And what pissed me off yesterday was that I got frightened by the shiny lights or the PR. This is why the squat every day is so appealing to me, because it trains the mental side more so than the physical side, in my opinion. Today I walked in and I'm sluggish as hell, man. It is a PM session, right? Couldn't get into the gym until later on in the day, so like 4:30. Got a couple of meals in me, sluggish, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Took me a little bit to get going. And when I feel that sort of stuff and my hip doesn't hurt, I go for reps. So I did the bar for a bunch of sets of 20, 60 for 20, 100 for 20, 140 for 10. Then I went 160, 180 for 1. And that's basically the session. I was basically screwed physically there. But this idea, this whole thing is about the mentality. I truly believe every single day that you live on this planet, you should have some sort of discomfort. You should feel some sort of discomfort, whether it be pain because of training or whatever. Like you need to get into a hurt locker once per day. It doesn't have to be a crazy thing. But I truly believe there needs to be some sort of discomfort. For me, it's physical exertion, right? You need to do something because the good feelings are contrasted on the bad feelings. If you never feel the bad, you never know how good the good is, right? So if you every single day wake up 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, this is why people say that successful people wake up in the morning early, really early in the morning, like early risers. Is because if you can wake up in the morning, get a workout in and feel that discomfort from early on, everything after that, you're in a good mood because you've already been past the hardest part of the day. It's just downhill from there. Everything from then on, all the happiness is tenfold. You feel a lot better, upbeat kind of mood because you've already been through the discomfort part. If you never have discomfort in your life, you go on for from comfortable to comfortable to comfortable to comfortable to comfortable, sooner or later that comfort level starts to diminish because you want a bigger dose of that comfort. But if you were to throw in a massive discomfort or painful experience, all of a sudden you're happy with what you got. The craziest thing is when you lose a loved one in your family, all of a sudden everything gets rescaled. Everything becomes a clear focus. I've said this a lot around my family and my mates. I've always said it. I think about death a lot, because there's nothing more real than that. You think about your demise. You think about that this isn't forever. You think about You know, I'm lucky to have 2 legs and 2 arms and be healthy. Everything else gets focused, man. You don't want to waste time. You don't want to just plod through life and do jack shit. You want to get after it. You are blessed with the gift of opportunity. You know, so I guess all of this is kind of bouncing around the fact of mentality. 500 and whatever, 7 days in a row squatting. By the way, this is 180. Kind of got on my tippy toes here. Wasn't really all that happy with it. But even if I don't have a perfect rep, I can move this pretty easily nowadays. Yeah, I can move it now pretty easily. 180 has been conquered. The whole mental side of this stuff is I guess the lesson here. A lot of conversations I have with you guys in the comments is this is not optimal. Screw that. I'm not going for the Olympics. I'm not going for the powerlifting meets. I'm not going to win any records soon. This is a vehicle for me beyond physical education, physical preparation. This style of training for me is mental preparation for life. There's so much here for me that is beyond just putting on a bit of muscle and having a stronger quad and back and I can squat. There's more here. And this can translate to anything in life. So if you guys are struggling with motivation, you're never going to get to, like, you know what I mean? Like the mental side should be addressed first. Everything else will follow. If you see somebody physically advanced, you know they are mentally strong in order to put the work in. Drugs, no drugs, I don't give a shit about that. You know, you could argue that drugs even require you to work more, right? You know, because these guys recover quicker, blah, 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 blah. They can put more work in, all that sort of stuff. So I guess mental. I got pissed off that I chickened out having a good old go of 210. And since that moment, I've marked that motherfucker. And I want to attack it next time I have the opportunity. Next time I feel good, I'm going to eat that freaking bar up. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.